So my experience working with Floyd Mayweather was amazing, and it was just dope because I was just, you know, super young, just out of 9th grade, and my older brother signed a deal, and so just being able to be in the studio with my brother, that was my early stages of songwriting. You know what I'm saying? Just writing from somebody else's perspective, and you know, the shit was crazy. You know, I grew up fast, definitely out there. Being away from Cleveland, I was disconnected from a lot of my friends, and I really wasn't like the most excited about making new friends at that age. I kind of felt different in a lot of my environment. So for me to just be in the music world and to be in around a lot of boxing, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing a different type of work ethic. I think it really helped me being around a lot of, you know, athletes and boxers and artists, and being able to have like a behind the scenes relationship with people. You just kind of learn what it really takes. Because sometimes when you don't see it, you know, it's hard to know. So for me to be able to really know what it takes to be, you know what I'm saying, a household name. And so when we first linked up with Floyd, he definitely wasn't a household name, but it was like if you were into boxing, you know, he was a great fighter. He definitely had a big name in boxing, but now he's just big to the world, you know what I'm saying? So just knowing and being around and seeing some of the steps that he took, you know what I'm saying, it's definitely a blessing for that to be, you know, a part of my story. I think it all makes sense, you know what I'm saying, while I'm here today. Yeah, what I learned being around Floyd is really accepting who you think you're supposed to be. And like what I mean by that is like Floyd don't drink, don't smoke, never did, you know what I'm saying? But it's like everyone around him, a lot of people around him do normal things, you know what I'm saying? Or he might run every day, or his training is different, but it's just like committing to just like, yo, this is who I'm supposed to be, and just not influenced by his environment, just being strong, just being that one dude that don't do this or that, or the one guy that consistency is at a different level than everybody. So I think I just learned that, you know, you could have whoever around you. You could be in any environment, but just be who you are. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think I learned. And it kind of helps me just be disciplined for the things that I need to be disciplined. Because I definitely drink and smoke, for sure. But it's just certain things that I need to be focused about and disciplined about. And I just seen that early. And he's real, you know, real flashy and real, you know what I'm saying? He definitely braggadocious. So to even see that, just see like, yo, I see this discipline, I see this focus, I see this work right here, and then I see this Ferrari, and I see this Phantom, and I see this Maybach right here, and it's just like, yo, you probably can't get this without that, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely just think working for it and just, you know what I'm saying, being yourself in any situation, it's like what I learned from committed to his craft. So like, you know, he might leave the club and, you know, switch clothes and like run 5-6 miles like after the club, because he don't drink. So it's not like he's drunk. So everybody else might be drunk. He might be in some trucks or some cars, you know, riding alongside of him while he's running, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, meanwhile, you know, my brother and other people in the entourage is just, you know, drunk, tired. Like, couldn't imagine running 5 miles at 4 a.m. So that, and just, man, you know, like even back when he like in his sparring sessions, you know, he sparred a lot of rounds, like more than the average person. Somebody, a boxer might spar 4 or 5 rounds, 6 rounds. I mean, he would spar for like 15 rounds. He built it, you know what I'm saying? He built his endurance, you know what I'm saying? And he just, I think he was just willing to do what a lot of people are not willing to do. And I just think that's this whole thing. What I'm trying to do is like, am I gonna put the work in that maybe that can give me the edge over this person, that person, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm only in my competition with myself, you know what I'm saying, to do the best I can. One thing I remember about being with Floyd is just some nights where, and I was extra young, I was out when I shouldn't even have been out, but just seeing where his drive was at, like he would we kick it in the club, and my brother and everybody is kicking and partying in the club. And at the end of the club, like, he's switching his clothes on and going to hit them miles. You know what I'm saying? 5 miles in the middle of the night with a Rolls Royce Phantom. You know what I'm saying? Right next to him, and it's just like, yo, just to see to see hard work and to see the reward of hard work. You know what I'm saying? Right by each other. It was big for me. You know, being a teenager, and to be able to be around that type of influence, man, it's definitely a blessing.